I ain't gonna lie, I wanted one of you lot to feel some real pain today.
Yeah. Wow, the hate is strong.
No, man, because I just wanted one of you lot to be up here today with some real pain, boy. What's happening, people? We are back with Everyone's a Pundit podcast, episode 7. Yes, hope you're all well. And if you're listening on the audio, I'm going to put a link in the description for the Soundcloud. But if you're watching on the visuals and you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't ever miss a video. Because if you don't hit the bell, you're not going to get the notification. So hit that bell. Boy, it's been a mad one. Let me introduce the guys. I've got the team back in the house today. Handy, what's my man? What?
Patrick Tyron, when you see the T, you see the P. When you see the P, you know, represents T.
Yep.
Mr. Jason Alex, you know who I represent. Come on.
Done know. So we're going to get into it because today was the North London derby.
The NLD.
It was the NLD.
No, I have to give it to you. It's been a tense week. We're friends, obviously, but for this week we're always enemies. And it kicked off.
It was kicking off in the group.
I was gassing.
What we're gonna do now? So I'm gonna put on the screen. These guys actually sent to me their predictions for the game, so it's gonna come up on the screen now.
I feel Arsenal will come out victorious tomorrow. Tottenham are not on form. They lost their last Premier League game to Newcastle at home. Even though Arsenal lost to Liverpool away, I still feel Arsenal are the informed team out of the two. And with our front three, Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe, I believe it will be too much for Tottenham's defence. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going for a 3-1 victory to Arsenal. And yes, that is my predictions for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, massive game. I want to see us go out there, play our football, be cautious. Obviously, they're a threat on the counter with their pace. They're a threat anytime really at home. They're really strong at home. But I know that we're good enough to get a result at the least. I'm going for a score draw, 1-1 or 2-2. I think it's going to be an entertaining game, going to be back-to-back. We're both going to go at it. We're both going to go for all 3 points.
Yeah, so you see their predictions. So we're gonna.
It's a bit of a guru.
So he got the shout right as well, and on the Instagram you will see Patrick put on there. He called a score draw, and then I wrote in there. I was like, you know what, that's really possible. And I was thinking of other scores that one. I said, you know what, I'm going with a 2-2 as well because
I called it. I said there'd be a penalty, there'd be some controversy.
Yep. And I said, and mine, I was like 2-2 and Spurs will take the lead.
Yeah, you did.
But you know what? Look, Jason, what are you saying? Because you was talking hella smoke. Hella smoke this week.
You know what it is, yeah? I got mixed emotions after today's result because I was annoyed considering how we conceded those 2 goals as well.
Talk to me about XHAKA.
He's a liability,
Talk to me about XHAKA.
He's a liability. Like, that challenge. What are you doing?
It was crazy. It was just
what are you doing? Seriously, come on, man.
Son was going nowhere. Yes, he was in the box. But he wasn't a threat on the goal.
No, he passed the ball, didn't he? He passed the ball.
Why are you sliding in the area? Why are you doing it?
Madness. I'm surprised he didn't get a card for that as well.
Listen.
And you know what? I thought because later on in the game when he got a yellow, I was thinking, he's off.
They were bannering Neville and all them. Like, how many fouls he's going to take?
He gave away 7 fouls today. Some of them were like in and around the box as well. So Tottenham's aerial threat as well. You get me? All set pieces. I'm like, what are you doing?
You know what? I'm going to have to shout you out, Gary Neville, yeah, because you said a bar today that had me on the floor. He goes, XHAKA, he said, he's an experienced player that doesn't get experienced.
I know. When I saw you message out in the group, I was
he's an experienced player that doesn't get experience. I'm like, oh my gosh, XHAKA is on a mad thing.
But yeah, like Tottenham did well. They played well, to be fair. Like Tottenham did play well. I'll give it to Arsenal. We came back. Like to make it 2-2, that was effort.
You guys showed because at 2-0, it was annoying because if we went in 2-0 at half time, I think it's a different story.
Yeah, different story. Yeah,
you have to chase
that
the
goal
game
was important at just before half time.
But for you lot to score at half time, I was like, oh man. Then I was thinking, okay, I think my prediction's gonna come right now because I would have happily got it wrong if we would have 2-0, 3-0, whatever. But when you scored at halftime, I was like, we were rocking after that.
Yeah.
The crowd was all over us.
The crowd was all over you, like, innit?
We were shaking.
Danny Rose, man.
I know, he just didn't look assured today, man. Usually he's calm and cool on the ball, but he just looked a bit out of sorts. Like even him not clearing the ball. Well, to be fair, he handled the ball in the box and he got away with it.
Was it handled then, yeah?
It hit his arm. And he was panicking because the ref didn't call it, but instead of him playing to the whistle, and then he made a mistake. And then he didn't clear it, and then obviously they got the ball and they scored from that.
So if they didn't score, would VAR have looked at that?
I don't know because
It didn't look like.
You don't know with VAR these days.
It didn't look like VAR was looking at it.
But because the players they're on edge now, innit? So they don't know. So I think that led to him messing about and not clearing his lines. But
Jason, like, all right, so you were gassing all week. Like, you've been bigging it up. You think that you man are kind of the thing because you got Pepe, Lacazette,
I wouldn't say we're the thing,
you
but
know, like, they were talking about these.
We've got a front three to be wary of.
So home game against Spurs. We've had Bear Power Shift talking on Everyone's a Podcast. Everyone's a pundit, sorry. And then you lot couldn't win, man. You lot couldn't get that W when Spurs have been poor.
And this is what I've been hearing all week, by the way, that Spurs, it's a crisis. You guys are shaking. We're at home.
Pochettino's looking to leave.
After there's a lot of nonsense floating about, and I said, okay, we dropped points at Newcastle. Yes, you shouldn't be dropping points at home to Newcastle, but other than that, well, if you look at it now, we've picked up points at the Etihad and points at the Emirates, and what you want to do is to beat or to finish above your top 6 rivals, you need to take points off them.
Yeah,
at home.
you win your home games and you get a point away. That's a good.
So far,
that's good.
We've got we picked up points away at Arsenal and Man City in our first 4 games. I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad as, but you know what the media are like. They'd love to. Do you know what I mean?
But forget the media. We're talking about Jason.
To be fair, their goals were down to our errors, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? It's our errors. I don't know what Socrates was doing, coming up for that header.
Yeah, even David Luiz, his positioning was
I think he tried to read. He got done. That's Socrates' fault, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then even like the shot from, was it Son that shot?
No, it's Lamella shot.
Weak shot.
Yeah,
weak shot.
Yeah.
And then Leno, oh my God, they had no power. What the hell are you doing? Like what? He didn't. To be fair, Leno had a bit of a mixed game today because certain times he was good on the set pieces and certain times like that. Like, he didn't have his hands.
He made a great save from Son.
Yeah, he did.
Son and from Ericsson. Remember Ericsson shot?
From far. That one I think was more closer, whereas it was still a good save. I'm not taking it away, but that shot where Son brought it inside, tried to curl it, top bins, and he got proper hands.
We need to rectify our mistakes because it's happening time and time again, and it's going to cost us, man, like it did last season.
So the defensive stuff that we've been talking about, that you doesn't really seem that you lot have fixed that then, because this is what I've been saying before. It's all good having attackers, but if you can't defend. And
also what I felt as well, you played into our hands because starting. Don't get me wrong. That is a front three to be to be scared of or to fear. But when you play those three, you have to drop someone out of midfield. Yeah. And then today you went with like the assurance of Guendouzi, XHAKA.
I would have put
and Torreira.
Yeah. To be fair,
which is solid, but it means you haven't got that creative player to lead.
I think what it is, and Wayne put a good point in the group today. He said that obviously with the attack that you have. When you look at Liverpool's, they don't have no one creative in their midfield. You get what I'm saying? So you have to, you got.
It's a similar type of split.
You have to kind of someone in midfield has to suffer to a certain extent. But Arsenal's midfield's not as good as Liverpool's. So it looks worse than us.
And also as well, let's be real as well, Pepe is brand new to the Premier League, so he's going to take some time to adjust to his teammates. So it's a bit different where Liverpool's front three have been playing together for almost over 2 years.
But when we brought on Celebos,
he's a baller.
Ceballos, what we know. He made a difference.
He was the link that you needed.
Yeah, he made a difference.
So I think Emery should have been a bit braver and played him to begin with. But then maybe he was failing because away to Liverpool, the game kind of passed him by. But the difference is you're at home in this game.
I wouldn't have started XHAKA, that's for sure.
So it's
but you know what, these man were all like Jason I see Jason last week, and Jason was like, we're gonna batter Spurs. We're gonna batter Spurs. all these Arsenal man. I'm thinking they're all wearing their Arsenal tops to Carnival and all sorts of. Like I'm thinking, where are these not getting all of this energy from? Like you ain't done anything yet. Do you know what I mean?
He's come, but he's not done anything.
He ain't scored no goals. Has he got an assist?
Yeah,
I think he got an assist today.
He got one assist. Yeah.
Today?
But it wasn't.
What did he get an assist today?
I think he got an assist today.
He didn't get an assist today.
I don't think it was.
No, wait, for who scored the first goal?
It went so Lacazette scored the first goal.
I'm sure Pepe had the ball before.
No. But Pepe. Somebody shot in. Was it Pepe?
I'm sure.
No, because Pepe plays on the right, and that came from the left, so it weren't Pepe.
Yeah, so far it's not. Yeah,
I don't even think he's gone. We're gonna have to check that out.
Pepe, Lacazette, goal Arsenal right on half time.
Put it this way, you've seen flashes of what he can do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that why you had so much energy to wear all your shirts to Carnival?
Pepe's got nothing to do with why I'm shirts to Carnival, you know, bro. I would have worked the same way, bro.
And then saying you're gonna bet because when I heard like. It doesn't matter what game it is, doesn't matter what run of form that Man United are in. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be saying we're gonna batter this team when we play them when it's a top because anything can happen and form goes out the window when it's a North London derby.
Respect us, like we're a good team. Do you know what I mean?
You're a better team.
Yeah, and we have good players.
Are they a better team, Jay? What? Are they a better team?
Tottenham are up there, man. They're up there. They're up there, bro. They're better than Arsenal right now on the pitch.
All you gotta do is look at the mix 11s, and you'll see the shift of how many Tottenham players are in those mix 11s compared to Arsenal.
Oh yeah, they did a combined 11, innit? Was there only 2 Arsenal players?
3 or 4 if people are being generous. Like some people put Leno in goal instead of Lloris, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure about that. And today doesn't back up that as well.
Lloris is a little bit suspect though.
Yeah, but he's still. I mean, today, other than the pass where I don't know what he was thinking, where he played it through the middle.
Yeah.
Other than that, he had a good game.
No, he did. He did a good save against Guendouzi.
You're never gonna get. Lloris is not good at kicking the ball. Let's be honest. So you're never gonna see him spraying the ball left.
Is that why you lot are trying? Well, not. Everyone's trying to play out the back now, but now you got your centre back so close to him.
But then after he made that mistake, I'm glad they just and then literally
more long balls. That's where the goal came from, innit?
Exactly.
That's what Arsenal don't do.
Yeah.
When Arsenal try and play out from the back and we're under pressure like against Liverpool, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, just clear
it, man. You can't do that. What's the point? You know, you got to switch it up, man.
So
but
I'm glad that he had the braveness to say, Poch is telling me I've got to boot this ball, otherwise we're just going to keep piling the pressure on ourselves. So but no, I'm happy with today's result, man. I really am. And again, these guys, Arsenal fans were at it all week, and I know we had a bad game against Newcastle, so you know I was a bit fearful. I'm always fearful of North London derbies, if I'm being honest, because
even your man Dashiki, Mr. Dashiki Dash, he was running it this week, you know.
What was his prediction?
What did he? Yeah, he was 3-1 as well. A few man were 3-1.
If you see on the Instagram comments, I said I was seeing so many 3-1s and 4-1s, and I'm thinking, where the
if only Kolasinac just held his line, man. If he held his line,
just a little bit.
Oh man!
And then saying that, look at Kane, where
Kane hit the post.
Yeah, Kane hit the post. And if we had a bit more decisiveness or a bit more clinical on some of them through balls when we were on the counter,
you know what? The commentators were on form today. When Sissoko went through, what did they say?
They go Sissoko.
They go Sissoko or something.
He's like one day he's gonna hit one of those. Or something.
You know what? I need to try and find it because the bars, the commentators were on form today, boy, when they were talking about the game. Because Sissoko, man, what's wrong with him?
That's not his game. It's not in his locker. He'll never be that guy that can, be one-on-one and take a shot and get it on target. That's not him. He's good at carrying the ball. He's good at breaking up attacks. He's good at pushing defense to attack and being that kind of link in the middle of the pitch.
Sorry, I found it. So the commentator goes, Sissoko, this can go anywhere. And then it went anyway.
Yeah. And then someone said, "No, one day he's gonna get one of those." I was like, "These guys are killing it."
This is so cool. This can go anywhere. And then I was like, "Nah, these commentators are on form today, boy, because that is too funny." Anyway, man, it was. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I wanted one of you lot to feel some real pain today.
Yeah. Wow, man.
No, man, because I just wanted one of you lot to be up here today with some real pain, boy. And you know what was funny is I expected it to be Jason because
The man were waiting for me. The man had it out.
because he was talking all week. I was thinking, you know what? It's just like Spurs to go and win away today.
The man had the ammo ready.
Perfect game for us to bounce
Yeah,
back.
man.
It was a perfect game to silence these.
Oh, when it was 2-0, I was like,
Yeah, you could.
But that was funny, man. But you know
Lacazette
what?
gave me hope. When he scored, I was like, yeah, game on.
You know what? Lacazette is a baller.
He's underrated, man. He is.
He's a hard worker,
He's got
man.
tidy feet in that final third. When it's tight, he can somehow maneuver and get a shot off.
and then get a shot off.
Yeah, which is a skill.
And what I will say is Pepe's end product will come. I've seen enough of him now to think, you know what? I don't know about 72 mil though, but he's
in
you know,
today's
he's
market, what can you do?
It's true, it's true.
If they're saying Zaha's 75 to 80, then
yeah, he looks like a good player.
He
so
is.
if you look, but the defense, as we
still an
talked
issue.
about
Yeah,
in pre-season,
exactly.
before the season started, that was one of the reasons why I always thought that United will finish above is your defense.
Put it this way, I think once Holding comes back,
Yeah,
I think
Socrates won't play, will he?
You got Holding and Tierney to come in.
Yeah, and Bellerin to come back.
Yeah, you
So-
guys will. We'll see on that. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, that will wrap up this part of the show. We're gonna come back in part 2 and continue the conversation, where we're gonna review United dropping some more points at the Saints. We'll be back in a second, people. Best.